Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com. The Green New Deal has arrived. This was President Trump describing the Green New Deal when it was unveiled last year.
Last week, they introduced a massive government takeover that would destroy our incredible economic gains. They introduced the so-called Green New Deal.
And this is what the New York Times had to say about it. President Trump has claimed the Green New Deal will take away your airplane rights. Senator Tom Cotton said the proposal would confiscate cars and require Americans to ride around on high-speed light rail. And Senator John Barrasso warned that ice cream, cheeseburgers, and milkshakes would be a thing of the past because under the Green New Deal, livestock will be banned. The first part of the Green New Deal has already been achieved. The airline industry has been decimated. The second part is well underway. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, which is persistently running short of electricity, has announced the end of gasoline-powered cars in California after the year 2035. California doesn't have enough electricity to go around now, and they're shutting down all of their fossil fuel-powered generating stations. And Newsom is trying to force 50 million people into electric cars, which will require a massive amount of electricity. So the second part of the Green New Deal is being implemented. People's cars are being taken away and they're going to be immobilized. And for the third part, Democrats have been targeting the meat industry for years. And like everything else Democrats do, they simply make up numbers, like the Green New Deal would create nearly 30 million jobs. Study. If you remember back to 2012, Barack Obama said that Obamacare would save the average American family $2,500. This was just a number he made up, which had nothing to do with reality. This next clip shows what was really going on behind the scenes of the Obama administration.
Lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass. And, it's the second best argument. Look, I wish Mark was right. We could make it all transparent. But I'd rather have this law than not. So it's kind of like his reporter story. There's things I wish I could change, but I'd rather have this law than not.
Democrats believe that the American people are stupid, and they're more than happy to lie to get their agenda through. When President Trump gave the State of the Union address 8 months ago, the economy was booming, the American people were doing extremely well, and he was cruising to re-election. This made Nancy Pelosi very angry. So she tore up the president's State of the Union address and continued her scorched earth policy against the American people. A few weeks later, Democratic governors started shutting down commerce in their states and they crashed the economy. And immediately after they did that, we started hearing the phrase "building back better" from politicians and governments all over the world. Canada started using the phrase and they claimed they were going to have 6.3 million new jobs from building back better. This was the exact same nonsense rhetoric which was used last year for the Green New Deal. Democrats in the United States used the same phrase, build back better. Boris Johnson in the United Kingdom uses the same phrase, build back better. Build back better, Biden-Harris 2020. Black Lives Matter, defund police, build back better. We can end capitalism, build back better. Festival for Change, build back better. Build back better after COVID-19. Why corporations need a radical redesign. University of Edinburgh, build back better. How do we deliver a green recovery from COVID-19? What we're seeing is the implementation of the Green New Deal. It's exactly what President Trump warned about when they unveiled it last year. This is not about a virus. It's not about creating new jobs. It's not about building back better. It's about shutting down our civilization. The connection between the Green New Deal and the lockdowns has been obvious to Toto since day one. You can visit him and Kyrie on the web at realclimatescience.com.